From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
Hey there, the name's Nukem, Duke Nukem, and you're watching the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast. For some unknown reason, enjoy.
What's going on, Thanksgiving nerds, and welcome to this week's episode of the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast. I have a little co-host over here. I got a co-host over there, and we have a Rob.
Hello.
We are talking about the Mummy Returns movie, doing a little bit of a review for it. We're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna try to make it so you don't cry. I'm gonna hold you. Say hi, everybody. This is Paxton. This is my baby.
Baby.
He good baby. Little cranky today, but good baby. But yeah, we're talking about the Mummy Returns. Stephen Sommers comes back and directs this sequel. Caught it. Brendan Fraser, Rachel Weisz, John Hannah, all return. 129 minutes for the movie, released on May 4th, 01. Susie already has that quizzical face. 98 million to make, $435 million at the box office. Rob, why is this your favorite Mummy movie? I'm kidding. How you doing, pal?
So I will tell you why this is my favorite Mummy movie.
Oh, did I guess that correctly?
Yes. And it has entirely everything to do with Nefertiti.
Really?
Yes. I love her as the villainess in this movie. Simply because of what she does in the end.
Books her ass away from...
Yup. We have spent the better part of two movies with this woman being built up as his love of his life. And she just books it.
I think it's because she realized he's going to lose and no love is worth that to her.
Yeah, probably. There's a bunch you could read into that. But in the end, she just books it. I mean, there are other reasons why I love this movie. Not simply because it gave us this wonderful show behind me, which is The Mummy Returns, the animated series, which was a series. Oh my god. The kid goes to Magi school.
Speaking of the kid, I know you, for the most part, having issues with child actors. What did you think of Alex in this movie?
I am so glad they beat the shit out of this kid. They were just constantly throwing him around everywhere. That's part of the reason why I like this movie, because they did not hold back the hands.
No. I did like the fact that the kid was very smart for his age, that the mother taught him in the language of the hieroglyphics and everything. Did you feel like it was any sort of a cop-out in a way that they used the kid to basically resurrect the mother?
No, I don't. I actually quite like that. Simply because it builds more on the magic of the mummy. You know, there are things you could do that, you wouldn't think you'd be able to do because it's ancient Egyptian magic. You don't normally go into what that magic can do.
And I really like, and we'll get to Susie in a second about all this. I really like how we see it from the mother's ancestors' point of view. That she, along with Inoxinamun, were...
Oh, that's what it was. I was saying Nefertiti. I was supposed to say Inoxinamun.
But we see it from the mom's perspective of the first movie. And I like that connecting point that there's a rivalry that started between them two back then that continues into this movie, and in a way pays off. I do feel like we were kind of cheated with an Ox and a Moon running. I kind of wish that fight ended like with a winner, not just husband's in danger, we must go. Um, but I very much love this movie. Izzy is one of my favorite characters, just because last time I hung out with you, I got shot in the ass.
I love him.
Sounds like I'm hanging out with Rob or Paul.
Wait, was that a backshot joke?
No, no, it wasn't.
So, fun fact: in the animated series,
Ah!
the kid still has the bracelet.
Mm-hmm. Wait, why?
Yeah, because in the series, I think he puts it back on after the movie.
Does it still? I haven't seen the series. Does it still show him places that they need to go?
I mean, no, it's technically just a more of a magic catalyst. All he has to say is, "Mujai Sinahabe," and
I do remember this. Okay.
Yeah, so he goes Mujai Sinahabe, and it gives him the power of telekinesis. Yeah, apparently
What kind of
the
exposition
bracelet.
bullshit is that?
Yeah. Apparently, he just has telekinetic powers. Also, Imhotep is still alive.
Wait, how?
Uh,
He basically gave himself up after he realized his.
one of two things occurs to me. One, I don't think they really explained, and two, technically, this movie is all the series takes in between the movie. Technically, like he puts on.
Within the Mummy Returns, the series takes.
It's supposed to. So
That's timeline's weird.
he puts the bracelet on, and the father and mother immediately get him back, and then they just go through the entire thing of, okay, now he has this bracelet on. Let's send him to magic school, and he goes with the magi and just learns how to use his magic and fights the mummy.
I feel like he would have ended up with the Magi anyway, but yeah, this series is weird.
So weird.
For that, but it's
I have to have
good.
somebody download it for me.
Yeah, it's definitely good. It's definitely worth watching at least once. But yeah.
What are your thoughts of the overarching story of this movie? Like kind of what me and Rob just did, but what were your thoughts? Because it looked like you were looking something up.
I was looking something up because they changed Evelyn's actress in one of the movies, and it's going into the third movie, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor or Dragon King. I don't know the actual name of it. They changed Evelyn's character actress, which was bad decision making, but that's beside the point. This is my favorite movie out of the Mummy movies. I feel like it was more put together. This overarching story was a little bit more done. I don't like the incorporation of the kid. And most of the time, like I will 100% support the child actors. I don't I like this child actor. I like who he is. But at the same time, I feel like I don't know. I wasn't a huge fan of him in this movie.
I thought, because I know I mentioned cop outs earlier, and I know I say it a lot. I felt like the way they used the Magi, the one that we see in every movie, played by Omid Fur, Oded Fur, sorry, that he basically says this is all part of a prophecy. We don't know the ending, but him putting that on, you having that tattoo, her being a descendant from Sorry, I can't remember her name.
Nefertiti.
Nefertiti.
But I felt like too many puzzle pieces were adding up to not be to just make something happen.
So one of the things that you have to understand about Egyptian mythology and Egyptian culture, is that is one of their big beliefs, is that you can be reborn. I wouldn't say beliefs. Beliefs is the wrong word, but you can be reborn into a new body, especially when something evil like that happens. You're reborn to kind of prevent that. And so a lot of this kind of goes into that history. What I didn't like, and I felt like the tattoo was kind of a cop out, and I don't like cop outs. Like I kind of normally I'm okay with most of them. The tattoo thing, kind of like, we know he's the main character. You don't need to tell us that because of the tattoo on his wrist that he's destined to do this. We know what's gonna happen. But I feel like they could have used other ways to get Rick and Evelyn involved in this versus using the kid. I particularly didn't like the kid scenes in this, and I felt like he could have just stayed home. And it would make the storyline would change slightly, but I don't feel like it would have made that much of a difference to the movie.
Yeah,
I feel like the only reason they used him is
it could have been the brother gotten kidnapped.
That to me, that would have been perfectly fine. But again, this is my favorite movie. My issues with the kid are literally just that I find him to be an annoying child.
Yeah, he's a brat.
My God,
he's a brat.
This is the first time we have flipped our opinion on the child actor. This is a shocker.
Well,
yeah.
I felt like the reason why Brendan Fraser's Rick O'Connell character has that tattoo is just for the ending, for him to realize, okay, maybe I am destined to do this. Maybe I should start believing. And that's when Scorpion King the Rock shows up and takes a spear to the chest after Imhotep tries to throw it, when he realizes killing him gives him the power of the army. But as much as I am finding plot holes and issues with this movie was a lot of fun. I do, as much as I have issues with the child actor, I thought it was very cool that he would basically leave breadcrumbs for his parents after getting taken. I thought that was smart. I also love the fact that he gets caught. And it doesn't matter anymore.
That's the thing. I love the whole story. I love the story as a whole. I'm basically nitpicking the child actor, but I like the little things he does to kind of, he knows mom and dad are coming to get him. How can we help mom and dad find him? And then of course
he's going to kick your ass.
And then of course Izzy's like the best character. He still hasn't beaten the British airman who died in the first movie, but
dude, he died. That guy died doing what he loved.
Yeah.
By the way, did they ever explain where he got the gas for the dirigible?
No. He ate a burrito.
They don't do it in this either.
He ate a burrito.
He's in the middle of the desert. Where did he get the gas? I think he found an oil field, like right nearby, and he became an oil baron right after. That's my little headcanon.
AJ's playing with Paxton and just appearing on and off the screen. He's like Houdini.
Paxton, what do you think of this movie?
His hand went out.
I don't know. I'm 4 months old.
I'm just gaining my eyesight, dude.
Oh boy, was he watching Mickey Mouse Clubhouse with mommy when I got home today? Like legit watching it.
My daughter loves that show, and it drives me crazy.
It was so nice and then I told mommy, I told Jess that when he was watching, I was like, he's seen this episode. He knows what's gonna happen. She's like, it doesn't matter, and he starts chuckling before the bit happens on. I was like, see, he knows. But I really, really liked this movie. There was, unlike the first movie, I don't think there was any pacing issues. Um, I did love the, the joke, like, you do know that snake's poisonous, and Evie goes, only if it bites you.
Mhm.
And the thought of two people that would have a snap back like that. One of them is upstairs, and it's my beautiful wife. The other one's my co-host.
Not ashamed.
Are you trying to kill me? Only if it bites you.
Only if it bites you. Did I bite you?
Look at
Then I'm
that
not trying to kill you.
smile. Look at that smile. He's not a child actor, but he's a cute baby. I'm sorry, everybody. I've only had him on a couple shows, and it's just like.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. If you see my daughter on our podcast, it means she's sick or she is adamantly refusing to go to bed.
But I can watch this. I can watch this movie again. It was an easy watch. It's just over 2 hours. What are your thoughts of them actually bringing Imhotep back? Do you think it fits the story well, or were you hoping for a possible new villain to show up? Because I think for me, it fits the story well with showing the backstory of the previous lives and how they tie into each other. It makes sense bringing him back, but I really disliked the way they did it, because they did it in the exact same way as the first movie with the chest. Granted, I feel bad for that guy who's like, this is cursed, this is cursed, this is cursed. But no shit. He shouldn't have got on the train.
I actually, after seeing the opening, the flashback, I kind of expected it to be Imhotep. I was really excited because I love the actor who plays him.
Oh yeah. Oh.
And like there's a Mummy 4 coming out. And a lot of the
He just punched me.
original
Good boy.
actors the original actors are coming back for Mummy 4, and there's a part of me that would love to see them do something with Imhotep, but I really want a new villain. Is it rumored,
or is it actually?
It's confirmed.
Oh, okay.
At least from what I can tell, it's confirmed. There's a couple of different sources that are reporting it.
Okay, Auntie Susie and Uncle Rob. He did the head tilt. It's kind of scary. Come play with us, Danny.
Was that him?
Did that come out your mouth?
I hope.
I really hope that came out your mouth.
Must have.
It didn't come out of me.
Did you see what I did with him?
Mm-hmm.
I checked the other hole.
Evie gets mad at me because I'm like, did you poop? And she's like, no. And I'm like, did you poop? She's like, no. And I'm like, come here, pick her up.
Mom, stop manhandling me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, happy Thanksgiving, number one, everybody. I know I said that off the beginning, but final thoughts of this movie, because we'll keep it a nice quick episode so everybody can also watch our show and enjoy Thanksgiving with their families. So final thoughts of the movie. Rob, I will start.
Really good, really easy to rewatch all the time. This is like that Terminator 2 situation where really you just want to rewatch the second one all over again.
I could dig it.
Suze?
Look, I am probably the worst person to ask this question. I will rewatch almost anything.
Okay, we'll watch The Joker again.
I might skip that one because I will need therapy after it.
Okay, you can't blame therapy off of a movie. You just need it in general.
No, that's what I have you for. You're my therapist.
Pay me.
No.
Thought we had something there.
But this is when it was on HBO, HBO Max. I watched this all the time. When I first had my daughter, it was playing on the screen all the time. Like my husband would walk in, Will would walk in and be like, "Are you watching The Mummy again?" No. Maybe.
Telling lies.
This is definitely one of my, like, when I need a good party movie to rewatch, this is one of my go-tos. So, AJ, would you rewatch it?
Yes, absolutely. 100%. I had a lot of fun with this movie. I did watch it years ago, but with me watching movies years ago, watching it now, it's like watching a completely different movie. For me, I love basically the whole aspect of this movie. John Hannah as Jonathan still makes me laugh because at the beginning of the movie, this is my house. Those were my adventures. And the minute he gets in a little hot water, yeah, it wasn't me. It's all a lie. I was trying to impress a girl.
Yeah. No, he cracks me up. I love him.
Mm-hmm. Sorry,
I love the scene where they're look. It's a sacred circle. They won't cross into here. We'll be fine.
Oh, the cemetery.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
not the case. Not the case at all.
Yeah, those little gremlin things were kind of scary.
The pygmies.
Yeah. But everybody, thanks for tuning in. Hit that like button, subscribe, follow. Have a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving and Black Friday. Stay safe. Don't drink too much. Call an Uber if you need to. We'll see you next Thursday for the Santa Claus movie. The second one. I think it's called the Mrs. Claus, right? That's the tagline.
Yes.
For that? Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Bye, everybody.
it's called the Escape Clause.
No, that's the third one.
No, I think it's just called the Santa Claus. Now I have to go and find out.
It's called the Santa Claus 2. The method, the clause being quoted is the Mrs. Claus.
Yeah, it's not actually called this. They added, depending on where you look, they added the Mrs. Claus, but it's just called the Santa Claus too.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Well, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for dealing with all our BS. Have a nice one. We'll catch you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.